following is a presentation of the Pontywood Sports Network.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Center proudly supports all the students and schools of the Piney Woods. Stop by the lot and feel free to check out all the wonderful vehicles we have to offer, no matter what adventure you're planning on taking. We have a wide selection of used vehicles and a service department that can service your vehicle. Get all the info you need about your next vehicle online. That way you're prepared for your car deal when you hit the lot. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Center.
All right, welcome
hey, everybody.
Here. What's good?
Is this on? Is this on?
It's on. It's on you
Great.
now. It's on you now. It's all you, and I'm shutting mine off.
We are excited to be here. I got Larry Pierce. We got Joe on the camera. We got the collards if we need them for extra camera, and Shires is on the way. Hiram Harrison is about to coach his last ball game, but right now in pregame, the senior night festivities are underway as we meet the seniors. We're learning that he played a lot of other sports and has been in the NHS. Yeah, it says last year's Russ game stands out, and all those bus rides. You hear that a lot. Zacharias Barnes, everybody calls him Zy. And Larry, he's probably his best offensive weapon is a three-point shot.
Yeah.
Which you wouldn't think, but he's pretty good at it.
He's got a good shot from outside, don't he?
Did you hear, I can't see his number. Can you see, is that number 12 or number 15?
I can't tell just yet. 13 out there with him.
Yeah. That is Ishmael Jackson.
Jackson, okay, there you go.
And that's a big tray of stuff.
I know. I saw some of the goodies and stuff they were putting in there up at the top up there, and I was like, I'm going to come raid this place when it's over and get a sugar rush when I get done.
You can't eat it till after the season, but that's coming
pretty soon. Look
pretty
at this memory picture we got here with Shires.
That's a good-looking man.
That yellow, I don't know though.
So the Bulls in the arena will not charge. We are now meeting Patrick Moore.
Patrick Moore coming in.
Number 12, and he's got another Moore, number 20, with him, a sophomore. And sophomore Jalen has really come a long way in the last 2 months. But Patrick has given good minutes in the 6th or 7th man role all season. And big Quincy Simmons, our inside presence. And Larry, if he plays well, we win. Unfortunately, the way it's worked, we'll win that quarter. And then it's rare that we play that well for 4 quarters. They've put more and more of it together as the season's gone, but they've not been able to put all 4 quarters together.
Just been that unfortunate season for the Rough Riders. I know I've talked to you guys about it this year, on some trips and whatever. said, Larry, this is just one of those seasons we've never had to really endure before. It's just one of those things that just kind of goes down that way.
Never had to endure it. But it's not these seniors' fault.
Yeah.
These guys have put
they're in
in.
every game they're playing. They didn't quit on coach and nothing like that.
Right.
They were here, and they're still part of it, so it's all good.
We will miss these fellas, and I know this is emotional for them. It's the first group that's gotten to play a whole season in this Taj Mahal, so it's just they've really been able to call it home more than anybody else.
Well, I know that Shire's here. I'm going to hand my head for that over to him, but I would throw a little something for y'all to talk about. We do know Coach Hiram Harrison's last ball game here tonight, but I did see Miss Bertina, and I asked her, and I said, okay, so is the Holiday Classic now going to be known as a Hiram Harrison Invitational?
Oh!
And she had a big smile on her face. And then there was another one that said, well, I kind of in agreement. His name should be on this floor.
Yep.
So I'm going to throw that to y'all while y'all do this here.
That's
this is
very
Rough Rider
intriguing
thing right here.
Very intriguing, Larry Pierce. Well, we've met our seniors. We'll hear from Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep. When we come back, we'll get ready for the game and for a farewell to a coach that has been maybe the longest tenured coach in Center history. That's something I'll have to look up as the council joins us when we come back. We'll be right back.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Center proudly supports all the students and schools of the Piney Woods. Stop by the lot and feel free to check out all the wonderful vehicles we have to offer, no matter what adventure you're planning on taking. We have a wide selection of used vehicles and a service department that can service your vehicle. Get all the info you need about your next vehicle online. That way you're prepared for your car deal when you hit the lot. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Center.
Here we are, everybody. Welcome, Mr. Shires.
Glad to be here. What a night.
It's a big night. We say goodbye to a legend, and we have a basketball game, and then you and I sprint one way to go cover the first soccer game, probably at about half of it, and Larry takes over, and you have to change to a whole new network off of YouTube, and we'll visit with Larry in a moment what he's going to do right here from this same gymnasium.
Well, see, I've already been in negotiations with Coach Harrison's agent about him joining NETSN to come do basketball with us next year.
How's that coming?
I'm encouraged.
Good.
I mean, his agent is very tough.
Yeah, we know that to be true. She is not a cream puff, that one. Okay, the Riders are hosting the Mustangs. It's the 10th game, final game district season. We just saw that it's senior night. The Riders are 2-7 in district play with wins only against Rusk. Don't you know they'd love to close their senior careers and Hiram's career with a win to close the season. Mustangs are 6. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say it's a tall order, right? This is a tough team. This was a game that you did.
Yeah.
That neither Larry nor I were at.
And the typical game, the 3 quarters where I think we probably won those 3 quarters by 3, but we lost the first quarter by 20. And it was never really close. They kept up with them the rest of the way. So can they put all 4 quarters together? The Mustangs are interesting. They're 6-3. They got a 12-point win over Palestine Friday, and that was really their last important game. Win or lose, they'll be the district's 3rd seed. Last time they played, we talked about it, district game 5. Center lost 68-44, but it also marked the first night that I really noticed Yummy Barnes. He began his emergence there, had 26 points that night. So we'll get you ready for the Riders and Mustangs and the evening with the Wright Chrysler Dodge pregame. We'll hear from Center Glass, and we'll be back right after this.
You know that Center Glass can fix your cracked windshield. But for the experts at Center Glass, fixing a windshield is just the beginning. Center Glass can also renovate your bathroom, turn your fixtures and shower into something entirely new and unique to your home.
Hey, if you're like me, lots of stuff is collected off up at your homestead. Call it down home clutter. Well, the good news is there's a place for it. You ain't got to have a garage sale or a bonfire. You can take your down-home stuff to down-home storage. That's what I did.
All right, everybody. Counselor, as we get ready for this last game, I had a neat opportunity. Behind you to your right, and Joe, if you can get a shot of that gentleman to your right in blue, that is Greg Rowe, who 35 years ago went to Navarro College on a scouting trip to see if he could convince Hiram Harrison to come to SFA.
Oh, really?
So he thought enough of Hiram, who came and had a Hall of Fame career, all the way from Dallas, where he is a private school coach. And I got an interview. We'll play that at halftime. Okay. There's also a fellow from 3 hours in Louisiana who coached with him at Chapel Hill who came and made the trip as well. Could not believe that he was going to retire. So
people still don't believe it.
Yeah, a lot of folks can't. It's hard for me to believe. So I'm going to switch out right quick, and we'll hear what Hiram had to say about tonight's game. Bound to be a better way to do this.
Coach Madisonville, what I remember the last time was we played them 3 quarters really well, and then there was that 1 quarter. What do you remember?
Yeah, that 1 quarter, that first quarter, I think we turned it over maybe 10 times. They tried to score it on all 10. We just got to do a better job not turning the ball over. And you're right, we mashed them quarter for quarter there on out, but that first quarter got us.
What do you think? Let that buzzer finish. What do you think in general the best improvement in your team has been? It's a better team than it was at the beginning of district.
They just trusting in the process. They just believing in the system and working with each other, playing for each other, and that's what they got to continue to do tonight. Just play for each other, play with each other.
All right, Coach. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There we go.
And there you go. Trust the process. We'll see. That's brought to you by JBA Financial, who's brought us our Coach Talk all season long. And JBA Financial is where you go to manage your finances for your family, your family's team. They'll be your coach in the financial arena. That's JBA Financial. Also brought to you by Bird Forestry, helping the environment and business coexist, where things work for both. It's an important job, and they do it well all over the country with Bird Forestry right here in Shelby County. All right, time for the district roundup. Bullard is at 8-1. Hudson is at 7-2, and they are playing tonight. They've split. Bullard won the first time, but if Hudson were to win, they would have split games, right, and that would be an 8-2, 1-1 tie. I don't know what the tiebreakers are, but I think Hudson win tonight means there'll be a play-in for first. Not sure about that.
Right. Or a coin flip.
But, oh, that's right. We split. We split and go off, don't we? So, Rusk, well, that's a good question. Bullard is huge. Huge enough to where they're not going to be in 4A small next year, so in football. So, but Hudson's pretty big too. That's a good question. Well,
oh, that's right. There's that complicating thing.
Yeah, but as far as the district championship goes, it's a tie situation. I don't know what they'll do about that. Yeah, that's right. So it could be that Madisonville and Palestine are 1 and 2 seed in small. We'll have to see how that works. The other game, it's Madisonville and Rusk with no import really at all, except for Rusk would love to get a win. I said Madisonville. I meant Palestine and Rusk. The 4th place and 6th place teams. There you go. That is the district roundup. Our injury report looks good. We're ready to play. So thank you to our pregame sponsors, Center Glass, JBA Financial, and, of course, Wright Crosser Dodge Jeep. We'll be right back with the Riders and the Mustangs in Game 10.
Shelby Savings Bank has come a long way since it was established in 1982, and the good folks that work at Shelby Savings Bank really enjoy doing things in the community and for the community. and they would like to encourage everyone to please shop local. For all your banking needs, please visit these wonderful Shelby Savings Bank locations, with 2 locations in Center, locations in St. Augustine, Palestine, and Lindale.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, about 30 seconds away from the we never really know. They usually introduce the starting lineup, and when they do that, we'll introduce the Toledo Automotive, the Napa Parts starting lineup for the Rough Riders.
What do we do? Sometimes they play we didn't have a ladies game, so a lot of times they do the national anthem
first, but I bet they'll do it since you're right. Well, they had the JV game. JV played a good one. It was Madisonville won 59-50.
I think we're lining up for the national
looks
anthem.
like we are, so we will do that as well. Here from the Center Coliseum. Oh, Kevin Smith doing the
Last night, there was a basketball game here, playoff game. Well, they had trouble with the anthem.
tell that story.
What? Just letting Chris know, folks, that last night I was here doing the West Sabine and Timpson game, and Coach Munoz was trying his hardest to get the anthem played. Well, it kind of got messed up about halfway in between. Well, it was a great crowd here last night. Timpson, West Sabine, they stood up and they just started singing the national anthem. It was awesome. It was so heartfelt. I mean, it made you feel good to be a Patriot last night. It was great. We'll have to check it out on the NFHS Network. I serious. It was great.
What a great story. That's really cool. Our game tonight brought to you by Andrews Construction, and the Andrews are right behind us. They are regulars at the games, and that just makes me happy to see them, the original girls sponsor, also here for the boys as well, and for a pretty historic night for Hiram Harrison.
A prehistoric night?
A prehistoric night. A pretty historic night. That's what I meant. Give him a call for any of your remodeling. That's what he likes to do. He can make a room or a house completely different. And now it's time for the Center Rough Rider starting lineup, brought to you by Napa Parts on Hurst Street. Sophomore guard Cam Johnson will be a starter tonight. Getting better every week.
Yep.
Sophomore guard Jalen Moore, who's kinfolk, honored tonight. Jordan Evans, the sophomore at guard. So 3 sophomores.
Yes.
J.K. Barnes, the graybeard so far,
right.
A junior. Thank you. And Zy Barnes, the senior. It's a Yummy Barnes not starting tonight. But that is a good group.
Yeah, I think we got J.K. Barnes in instead of Yummy. Of course, Yummy's had trouble getting fouls early. We are ready to go.
The official just asked if we were ready for it. Now, if we say no, we're not, they usually just hold it up for us.
Yeah, a TV timeout.
Yeah. TV timeout. Yeah. No, that's not the way it works. Okay. All right.
It's time for the Shelby Savings Bank tip-off. Normally we have Zy Barnes jumping for the Rough Riders. I would have guessed we would have number 10, Williams.
And to start the first quarter, I'm handing my headset over to the voice of every other team in the county, Larry Pierce. I'll get it back second quarter.
We can rotate around.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just good with just doing stats. All right.
It's always dangerous when it's me and Pierce on the mic. Ain't no telling what's going to get said.
That's right. You never know what kind of stuff we may come up with. That's for sure, for sure. All right. Huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, no, it's not number 10 jumping. I figured number 10 for.
And Whaley.
Yeah. All right, Riders control. Barnes gets it over to the other Barnes for Dr. Carr 3. It's hits the side of the rim. It's no good, but Cam Johnson right there for the rebound. Going to set up with J.K. Gets it to Evans. Going to drive in. Nice shot, but it is no good. Too strong. Rebound controlled by Williams for Madisonville. They get it down quickly. Get it inside.
Nice.
Side to, is that Covan?
Cover.
Yes,
sir.
Cover.
I know my terrible handwriting over there.
That's all right.
You're used
better
to that,
than mine.
ain't it?
So Cover with the quick deuce, 2-0.
Here, let me get the scoreboard right, folks. Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Nice pass inside. It is, what is it, Larry? Hoop and a harm.
Hoop and a harm.
Good pass by Barnes to get it into Barnes. So J.K. gets it in to Zy. Zy will shoot a free throw from the Chris Mayfield State Farm free throw line.
See if we get it down here.
And that's good. Riders up 3-2. Riders in man-to-man defense. Nice defense by Evans. Almost forces the turnover. Good drive in. Got away with a walk. Dr. Carr, corners up, no good. Rebound control by Johnson. And here they go quickly down to Evans. Lays it in, and it goes in and out. But Johnson there for the putback, but it will not fall. The story of the season, Mr. Pierce.
Yeah.
Dr. Carr three-pointer hits nothing. Rebound control by Barnes. That would be the JK variety. Nice look inside to Evans again. And going to be a foul on the arm or on the wrist. That's going to be a foul by number 30. Help me out, Pierce. Number 30, what is that?
Dickey.
I just wanted to make sure that's right.
So that's the line shooting a couple here.
Right. So
it's going to be Evans.
Evans is going to be seeking the first one from the Chris Mayfield State Farm free throw line, 4-2. 2 team fouls on Madisonville here early. Second's good. Good start for the Riders here. Going to line up again in man-to-man defense. Like Chris Wallington said, nice interior pass. That's going to go off the foot of Cover. Going to be a turnover. Like Chris Wallington said, Riders would love to get a win here to send Coach Harrison off with a big W.
Yeah, that'd be great here tonight. And then
Barnes is going to drive. He's going to kick it. Nice defense by Cover.
So you have a Malachi and a Garrick Cover.
Okay.
12-3.
Oh, hold on. We got going to have Barnes. Yummy's going to. Well, not yet. I thought they were going to come in.
We got that. Let it run there.
Beep.
The buzz in a little too late.
Yeah.
Evans.
Moore's got it. He picks up his dribble a couple times. He gets it to Evans. So we'll get over to kick it around and get it inside.
Nice.
There we go. Nice move. Get inside to Evans for another basket.
And he toilet bowls at home.
Yes, he does. You are a wordsmith, Ray Pierce. I'll talk about that every week. All right. 7-2. Evans with a great start here. Dr. Carr three-pointer is way off, but rebound controlled by by Dickey. Nice ball fake, but can't finish at the rack.
I tell you, that looked like a walk. Oh, Williams, good job.
Yep. Yeah, Madisonville looks like they've taken a couple steps a couple times.
Yep.
So 7-4 here. Moore's going to reset, going to call for the pick, and he's going to drive but kick it back out to Evans. Cover clears it, and he's going to bring it down himself to get it inside to Williams. Oh, there we go.
Had to be all ball because it got stuck, ref. What are you coming with?
So they're going to call foul on Barnes. We're going to test your theory here. Right, Pierce? If he makes it, if he makes the free throws, it was a righteous foul.
Yeah.
He doesn't make it.
It wasn't meant to be. Well, you get slapped up there and get it stuck. You figure he may have got just a little piece of it there, but
maybe got a little bit of the body.
But Williams, probably a very proficient free throw shooter throughout the year.
Yeah, it looks that way.
So didn't you say that? I was thinking, listen, guys, Madisonville had a really big quarter when you were over there. I guess that's kind of how they got the big win over Riders last time. It was when they would catch back up.
That's right. There was the one that Wallington did unsupervised. Second shot rolls in. So 7-5. Yes, apparently Madisonville went up by 20 in the first period. And then the Riders could just never get caught up. Evans is going to draw. He gets away with a walk. So
3 in there won't go. 0 for 3 and then 0 for 1 for Madisonville so far. 0 for 2, I'm sorry. Oh, that's nice. Oh, man, that was Williams.
Offensive boards. That's been another weakness of the Rough Riders this year. They give up way too many offensive boards.
And now having the lead there, now they're behind.
Yeah, got to block that big guy out because he looks to be adept at putting it back in. Yeah, 8-7 now. Johnson picks up his dribble and gets it to Barnes. Yummy. He loses the handle for a second. They're going to kick it over to Evans. Back to Moore. Evans is going to drive, then kick it to Moore for a deep three-pointer. Moore can hit those. Not just right off the front of the rim. Needed just a little more oomph. There we go. Good turnover there. Johnson's going to drive. He's going to go all the way. He's going to reverse lay it in. It's no good.
Nice shot by Barnes to kick it back out to him, though.
Man, good elevation by Yummy, but he is unable to hit it.
A little off on that one.
the thing about this season, Pierce, with so many young guys, I mean, we know it's going to be a bright future for the Rough Riders. Normally, we just reload. This is one of the few years where we just didn't have many bullets in the gun,
right,
to put back in. But next year, Coach Harrison is going to leave it to the cupboard pretty full to somebody.
Right. But y'all haven't heard or anything, been any talk about what, who, or whatever? Just going to kind of wait till after it goes. A new AD coming in.
We've got the new AD coming in.
So there'll probably be some discussions after the season and get somebody as soon as they can, I'm sure.
Yeah, I have my opinions. We'll see if anybody asks.
Well, I have a couple of opinions myself. But I'm just kind of hoping, like I said.
Oh, nice give and go. See, then kicks it over to Barnes. Nice ball movement by the Rider.
Oh, I just can't get that three to go. It's up there looking good on those three. They're just not falling. Like I said, I just hope that they're able to keep that Christmas tournament going. I think that was a great thing that they started this year, and I hope that that's a big part of the program right here now. I think that's going to be a great thing.
All right, so that's going to go off a Mustang. Cover's going to sit down. They're going to bring in 23. Going to bring in Nellums.
And then Coach Hires going to call a timeout. So we get a chance to take a break, too. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Everybody, welcome back. We got 2:05 to go here in the first period. Are we keeping up with the fouls? We are. Look at that. Three team fouls.
Yeah, the thing's been working really good. The scoreboard working really good last night and then into today. So far, I had to change the scoreboard around, but other than that, working pretty good. It's a really cool app. I hope still a lot of places are still getting used to us using it. But I tell you, it's an awesome thing, and it really helps out.
We're going.
Oh, nice. Get in there.
Oh, it's going to be a block.
Did he call a block a foul? I'm so glad because he was leaning a little bit, but he was definitely outside the circle, so it's all good.
Going to be
shooting two.
Shooting two from the Chris Mayfield State Farm free throw line. That foul is going to be on number 5, Gilbert. I think. Let's see. They put 20. There he goes. Number 5. It's going to be his first. It's going to be the fourth team foul.
Only one on the Riders here, so this is where you got to knock them down, though.
Yep. Got to get these free ones.
One for 5 at the free throw line so far here in this first quarter for the Riders.
Second one. I thought we hit 2 to start. I thought no, that was just one. It was a three-point play.
3-point play.
All right, tied ball game here with minute 45 to go. Nice entry pass into the big guy, but it's going to be a turnover. Moore's going to come out with it. He's going to drive in and do a ball fake and then reverse.
I thought that was going to go down.
That was a sweet-looking play. I mean, he had a ball fake and then tried to reverse lay in.
That's good, though. Getting to the line, which is really good, but, I mean, you got to knock him down when you get to the line, though.
Yep. Didn't quite go.
Until 7 o'clock. Okay, I just want to. There you go.
So, everybody, at the conclusion of this ball game, Larry Pierce, you've got a ladies' game coming up. Looks like Sherino versus Tenaha.
Two of the premier girls teams in this area. I mean, year after year, these two teams. And I mean, this is good. I thought last night's game was good. This is going to be a good one too. This is going to be a real good one. And then last night we got lucky.
Took Timpson behind the woodshed.
Was
it close early?
It was really close early, and then West Sabine pulled out a little bit. Timpson closed it back up. And West Sabine was able to pull away there a little bit in the fourth quarter. So then Joe and I, we went to the Whataburger because it's kind of an early evening. And the good folks at West Sabine took care of our bill.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, we got some West Sabine Whataburger right there. So that was all right. We appreciate that.
All right, Yummy's going to drive. He's going to put a shot up, and it's going to go in.
Oh, nice. That's the shooter's roll right there.
Good ball. Good body control by Yummy. 12-8. Riders are up with a minute to go here in the first half.
That's
our
a walk.
first period.
Oh.
They're going to call a reach in.
Call that on Glenn. That was kind of a late whistle, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to call it on Glenn. I'm going to call it on Yummy. Let's see.
I thought it was double twos there. Calling on Moore?
They're calling on who's 12?
Moore.
A different Moore. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so getting it on the long inbound here. Simpson going to bring it back across the timeline. 4-point lead for the Riders. It's looking pretty good here to start this first quarter.
Oh, nice, strong drive by Simpson for the Mustangs.
So last 30 seconds of this quarter, you know, and the way it's going here, you think Coach Harrison's like, hey, let's get one final shot here. Oh, we're going to get an offensive foul coming up the floor.
Oh.
That was going to be on Jackson. Unfortunate because now you get an opportunity to take the lead or maybe even tie it up here.
Yep.
And they get that final shot as Beckett checks into the game here for Coach Williams and the Mustangs.
Almost stole it.
Did you bring back any cookies or anything? He didn't bring back nothing.
No popcorn?
No popcorn, no cookies, no nothing.
Oh, no. That was a
That's
nice play.
Dickey to the rack.
Right.
Ties it. But still with time for one shot, though.
Yeah, they did not take the last shot. So and Yummy avoided picking up the foul.
Another offensive foul, moving screen.
Yeah.
This time it was on Moore.
Yeah, that was right there, right in front of us. That was the correct call, unfortunately. You got to get still. You got to set that pick.
3 seconds. Simpson launch.
Boom. Oh, that would have been.
I thought it was going to go.
That would have been terrible if that had gone in.
Hey, but it tied at 12. And like Chris said, Madisonville had a big first quarter last time they played. But a good job here by the Riders keeping it tied at 12. Second quarter on the way. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on. Where are we at? We're on NETSN tonight, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Oh, man, I was confused. We're both ways here. I don't know. Let's do that.
At Aurora Concepts, we offer full-service primary care. And we provide physicals for student athletes for every sport. Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
All right, here we go. We start the second period. I tried to bribe the official to tee up Coach Harrison.
It didn't go very far.
No, he was not interested.
Good first.
Way, Dr. Collar shot way outside. Good rebound by Barnes.
Good first quarter, 12-12 tie. Last time these two teams played, Madisonville won 66-48.
Way outside. Yummy. That's going to be no good. Rebound fought over by the Mustangs. They're going to get it. Here they come quickly down to Cover. Get into Williams. He's going to kick it back out to Cover. Thinks about a three and then passes it on around. Back over to Simpson, who is not shy at taking it. Ball bounces around but ends up back in the hands of Madisonville. Oh, nice block there.
Wow. That looked like it was going to be a foul for sure. He got him up in the air and somehow missed, came back down, didn't hit the shooter.
Right.
Blocked the ball instead.
Oh,
good
nice
inbound
play.
pass.
Oh, they're going to have a foul called on Quincy.
Quincy Simmons prevented the easy basket, but he fouled while doing it. Big number 11. I'm sorry, number 10, Eli Williams, sophomore to the Chris Mayfield State Farm line. Yeah, this is the third place team, 6-3 coming in tonight, the Mustangs. Handled the Rough Riders relatively easily in Madisonville, but
misses the first.
Missed the first one.
They were leading the district for a while, right?
Yeah, this was one. I don't know who the favorite was, but Madisonville's girls are at atop, and Madisonville's guys were for a while. Losses to Hudson and Bullard.
You know, normally you'd think Hudson, but I mean, Bullard the last, 5 to 7 years has had quality basketball teams. Again, they had another one this year. All right, here's a screen for Yummy. He's going to be double teamed, and he picks up his dribble in the wrong place, gets it into Quincy, who mishandles it, and it's going to be a turnover.
It's a change of strategy for Madisonville.
Quincy comes back with a nice defense, but they got to block out Williams. Got to block him out. He is adept at getting the offensive rebound. I don't know, Pierce, that's at least 6 points for him off the offensive boards. So 15-12.
Playing pressure offense. Passed it inside. And Quincy Simmons missed the pass, got the rebound from a missed shot, but he found himself directly under the basket with nowhere to go.
And he tried to kick it out and was a little bit high.
So he will take a break. Is it Marcus Moten in the game?
Oh, Yummy with the steal. Oh, it's going to be off of him. Good defense there by
Garrett Kovar, pushing him, forcing him out of bounds.
So we have both brothers, I'm assuming they're brothers, the Kovars 3 and 12.
Malachi Kovar took the game over in the second half for Madisonville with bunches of points. And right there, number 10 controlled the game in the first half. But good rebound there from Yummy.
It looks like there's going to be a foul probably on number 4, Whaley. And that's going to be the first team foul on Madisonville.
Into Moore. Moore gets around Kovar, kicks it outside. 3-point try from the Dr. Collard line, no good, little long. And long outlet pass to Kovar, and they make it. And it's about time for a timeout as all 5 points, or all 4 points in the quarter, have gone to Madisonville. So we'll take a break and be right back here in center.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas, family owned and operated.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get to the end of the timeout that Harrison called. It's a good thing. For a 5-point run to begin the quarter for Madisonville. Don't want this to be the quarter that gets away. There's usually always one. Try to stop the bleeding while we can. Want to say thank you to Tomlin Insurance for being a Rough Rider basketball sponsor the last 5 years. And now Tomlin Insurance is the same name, but different leadership from some very fine people and good products right there at the four-way stop. Tomlin Insurance say go Riders.
All right, so Moore's going to get it, gets a pick. He's going to kick it back. They're going to go back and forth.
Larry Pierce tells us 5 game minutes without a bucket.
Yep.
And the drive, pass to the bad guys. A good save from one Kovar to the other. Bernie Kovar tries the long three-pointer. No good. Such a bad shot that it just bounced right to the Rough Riders, and Hiram calls another timeout. And we'll do the same. Still coaching basketball, Shires.
He was. I think he was telling them, guys, stop turning the basketball over and get defensive rebounds. All right, Yummy's going to drive. He's going to get it. You know that's going in.
Yep. Switched to his left hand when the defender went to the right. And the first points in a while, 5-point game. Beautiful pass. 2 Riders close in on number 4, Tristan Whaley. Foul him in the process. Second foul, he'll go to the line, the Chris Mayfield State Farm free throw line. Stick around at halftime. We will quickly deal with the game, but we'll move to Hiram Harrison and what's going on with his stellar career. They will not go to the line. By the way, we have 2 sound clips from 2 people from his past that are here tonight to watch his last game. should be a special Farmer State Bank halftime show. Stick around for it. Good defense by number 11. Jordan Evans gets his hand, knocks the pass away intended for Malachi Kovar, who was setting up in the corner for a three. Didn't happen. Whaley to inbound for Chapel Hill with 4.5 to go in the quarter. Cam Johnson in for the Riders and gives Zy Barnes a rest. And on the floor, no seniors on the floor.
Up off of Kovar. Nice defense there by Barnes and Moten.
A lot of people say, what happened this year to this year's team? Well, you're looking at it right here. A young team that's developing. It's a lot better now than they were. In fact, I think it's one of Harrison's better coaching jobs. Such a struggle to get the ball on the ground. It really was Yummy Barnes against the Mustangs.
And the Mustangs came out on top.
Yeah, they got the ball. 5-point lead as we approach 4 minutes. Jaden Dickey on the drive and gets around, goes the back way. 21-14, touchdown lead.
I mean, it's just like that. I mean, it's defensive issues, but we've gotten one basket this period, I think.
Barnes loses the dribble, and now a desperation pass backcourt. Yeah. And the pressure defense works. Get him trapped in the corner. Larry and Shires, I was waiting to talk to the two coaches here to see Hiram, and they got to talking about the shot clock, the discussion that's coming to high schools. Do you want a shot clock? Both of them were anti-shot clock. I didn't even know that was an issue. Larry, when we get on the headset later, we'll visit about that. Yeah, a lot of people. The big schools, the power schools, the ones with the biggest, most powerful people want the shot clock. Some of the more traditionalists do not. We'll see how that unfolds. Madisonville with a long possession.
Well, you really don't see anybody running the old four corners.
No, not until maybe late in the game.
It's rarely even then them running the real one.
Right. Well, a good inbounds pass. And you said they needed to block out Williams. Well, they did, just a little too late. It was after he got the ball and was already going up for the shot.
Yeah, that was a nice inbound play. A couple of screens, and they get Williams coming off bending around. It was a well-executed, well-designed inbound play that gets Williams to the line.
While Williams is at the line, puts the first one up, and it's good.
And the problem is the Riders now have 14 fouls.
Yeah, this looks like it might be that quarter. The Riders need some stops and some offensive consistency to get it close again. It was 12-12 at the end of the quarter. Second shot up, off the back rim. Clumsy rebound. And is it going to be still Madison? Nope, Riders ball. With 3:09 to go until the Farmer State Bank halftime show. Strange, we will have girls coming out to warm up at halftime. That hardly ever happens during a guys game. But Larry Pierce and Joe Elmer will have the first round playoffs with Chirino and Tenaha. After this game on the NFHS network, live from this Coliseum. Nice drive from Evans, who needed an escape route, and his escape route wasn't there. He threw it in the corner, and there was no Rough Rider. Ball goes out of bounds. 8 points. Long pass, three-point try, up and good. And yeah, it's that quarter. 25-14, as in the quarter, Madisonville has outscored Center 13-2.
Yep. It was 12-12.
12-12 at the first quarter. Cam Johnson for three. Missed it. Zy Barnes, ready. Missed it. The put back. missed. That's what we saw early on. Missed shots, missed putbacks. We don't see that as often, but we did there. Kovar with the ball. Looking to drive on Barnes. Good defense. Jaden Dickey, sophomore with the ball. Gets around, tries to get around. Back to Caius Ford, directing traffic.
It was Ford that knocked down that three-pointer just a second ago. He's going to drive, but he gets into the air with nowhere to go with it.
Yeah, out of control. Good defense. And it's number 20 for the three-point try. No good. Good rebound, but it's one of the Mustangs fell down. And
it'll be Rider basketball. Is he going to call a foul?
Jalen Moore able to get the ball.
So Gilbert's going to come back in for Kovar. Riders have Quincy Simmons in along with Evans and Moore and Zy Barnes and Cam Johnson.
And
here comes Stack. See,
the Riders need about a 6-point run here in the last 90 seconds to make this feel like a doable margin. In 93 seconds, we'll have the man, Alex Munoz, come over for the JBA Financial interview. Here's from the corner, Evans for three. Oh, all over, but not in. Long outlet pass. Good defense, too much defense. They'll go to the line.
That's going to send Dickey to the line. And even the Madisonville free throw line is brought to you by Chris Mayfield and State Farm Insurance.
Yep.
I think they burned some popcorn.
Yeah, somebody left that in the microwave too long. First one, no good.
Right. So Pierce is saying that in Stillwater, Oklahoma State, they had a popcorn machine fire, which is what this is smelling like.
Yeah.
It's like when you second shot's no good. Nice rebound by Simmons. Get out 25-14. It's like you said, Wallington, we need to make a little mini run here. It goes off of foot, but we get it back.
Hey, nice turnaround.
And Evans turns on a nice turnaround shot there.
For the fourth point of the quarter as we get close to 1 minute. We need to do that again.
Oh, nice shot. Had to go put a lot of arch on that to get it up and over.
Yeah, difficult one.
Evans back. Evans had a great half.
Three-pointer partially blocked. And they're going to be able to jump ball it.
Rider basketball.
No good. Rider ball. That's what we were hoping to hear.
Good rebound by Glenn. So you can get into Evans, again, who's put in a good first half here. Going to set a screen, and he's going to pull up and hit the three.
From downtown, Dr. Collar. Needed that. It's a 6-point game, 27-21.
It's just what the doctor ordered.
A 3-point trial, and he nails it right at 6-7 seconds. Wow, that hurts things as it goes back to 9. A shot from half court, almost went down. Oh, well, almost. And now you see him walking across for the last time this season for the JBA Financial Investment. Well, a great first quarter and then a little shaky in the second.
Yeah, we got away from what we were doing successfully. We were attacking the rim, getting some good looks inside. We started trying to settle for threes, quick threes. We just got to continue to move the ball. That's what we did early, got the ball inside the paint. Jordan did a good job finishing early. We just got to continue to do that, get back in there.
Hiram Harrison had called a passionate timeout in the second quarter. That rascal is still coaching.
Man, he is. He's coaching hard, and he wants to win and he wants to keep improving these kids. I mean, we just got to keep working. I mean, that's, he wants to get in and go out on top.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks again this season for coming over and talking to us.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Alec Munoz. All right, when we come back, we'll have the Farmer State Bank halftime show.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
All right, everybody, it's the Farmer State Bank halftime show. We're going to have East Texas Auto Motor halftime analysis as quickly as we can, and then we'll give you something to smile about as we look back on the career of Hiram Harrison. Notice that there's noise going on as the Tenaha and the Chirino ladies get ready for their round one game that will be on the NFHS network with Larry Pierce here immediately following this game. So lots to do here at the Farmer State Bank halftime. We'll be right back.
Shelby Savings Bank has come a long way since it was established in 1982, and the good folks that work at Shelby Savings Bank really enjoy doing things in the community and for the community. And they would like to encourage everyone to please shop local. For all your banking needs, please visit these wonderful Shelby Savings Bank locations, with 2 locations in Center, locations in San Augustine, Palestine, and Lindale.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here in our halftime analysis, halftime stats brought to us by the good folks at East Texas Motor right here in Center. They take care of your auto and diesel repair at East Texas Motors, bringing us our halftime stats.
When it's broken, it's got to be fixed. You've got to get from one place to the next. But wouldn't it be great if you didn't have to take out a loan to get it repaired? Don't worry, there's East Texas Auto.
Here at East Texas Auto, you can be reassured that your vehicle will be well taken care of and serviced, as communication and transparency are our #1 drivers.
Find them on Highway 96 North.
Coming right here.
It's going to be good.
What's her shoot?
All right, halftime, and it's your East Texas Automotive's halftime stats, and we'll go along with that. And right now, it is a 12-12 ball game at the end of the first quarter. It is a 30-21 lead here for the Madisonville Mustangs. And for Coach Williams' squad, they are 2 of 9 at the three-point line, 5 of 8 at the charity stripe. Leading scorer for both sides is Williams. He's got 12. It's 3 points for Ford, 7 for Simpson, 4 for Garrett Kovar, and 4 for Dickey. And that is the scoring there for Coach Williams and the Mustangs. For Coach Harrison, coming in 1 and 10 at the three-point line, 4-7 at the charity stripe. Evans leading scores. He got hot there in that second quarter. He's got 11, 4 points for Barnes, 3 points for Barnes, and 1 for Moore out there is the scoring so far. 4-7 at the charity stripe. So kind of way it's gone here in this first half for Coach Harrison's squad.
I mean, obviously the Riders hit an offensive low where they went several minutes, probably like 6 or 7 minutes without a basket.
Yeah, I mean, it came into that. Yeah, it came into that second quarter there, and it was at least 3 minutes or so before they finally got a bucket in there. Only being able to score just a few, and then Evans got late.
Yeah, Evans got
late
hot
to get it a little bit closer, but it could have got a little worse.
Yeah, and then let Williams turn around. I mean, I don't know how many of his were offensive rebounds that led to points, but at least half of his buckets were that way. So we'll talk about keys to the game here in a moment. What the Riders need to do to try to get this win. But I think before we do that, we'll turn it back over to Washington, who's got something to smile about.
All right.
Okay. I got the headset.
Yes, it's something to smile about.
Oh, it's about time. Before we do, let's hear from East Texas Auto Motor and Farmer State Bank. We'll be back and we'll smile some. East Texas Auto Motor.
Oh, he's already.
I did that. That's awesome.
It's the official auto care. We've already heard from them.
Okay.
But we know, go take your vehicle down to Eric. He'll get you back on the road.
I got to unplug you, though, man.
Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry about that. I unplugged me. Now we got it. Before the game, I was able to talk to two gentlemen. I'm not sure that we'll have time to play both of them, what they said. But the first one knows Hiram from before when he was in college. Listen to this. This was a good visit.
Greg Rowe, it's wonderful to have you here on Hiram's last game. You recruited him to SFA. There's a story behind that.
Yeah, there really is. I went over to Navarro College to pick him up and couldn't find him on campus. And finally, after about 30 or 45 minutes, we got him to the campus. We had Hiram and we had Clyde Drexler on campus at the same time, believe it or not. And so it could have been a very fruitful weekend, but I'm really glad we got Hiram.
And since Hiram is in the SFA Wall of Honor Hall of Fame, do you get on the Hall of Fame because you recruited him?
No.
I think that's wrong.
But I was president of the Letterman's Association there at Stephen F. And we put Hiram into our Jacks of Honor. And then we have the highest level, the Hall of Fame, and he's in both of those. And one of the things about the Hall of Fame at Stephen F. Austin is we're looking for people that not only were really good, as a basketball player, but we're also looking for people that were really good in their communities. And we know Hiram really did a good job here in the community of Center. We're really proud of him.
I don't imagine you would come to his last game just because he was a good player.
I came here, I just did a 3-hour and 15-minute drive here to honor him. And everybody that he played with and everybody that he played for, just really admire him. And not only, for his athleticism and his ability to play basketball, but just the quality of human being that he is. Yeah. So we are proud of him.
Well, I'm glad you're in Center, Texas. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Name's Greg Rowe, a recruiter, and now he's working outside of education, but also inside of education, as he is a coach of a private school team in the Dallas area. 3.5-hour trip. Another 3-hour trip from a former coaching colleague that he met in Chapel Hill.
Keith Kelly, you've come from Louisiana for tonight's game. What's your relationship to Hiram Harrison?
Yeah, my son and I drove 3 hours from Lake Charles just to be here. We noticed the retirement flyer that was posted on Facebook, and I couldn't say no. I had to come tonight. I worked with Hiram at Chapel Hill and then again at Willis High School. I didn't know Hiram before I got hired at Chapel Hill. I didn't know his reputation. So all I can speak to is how great he treated me. I mean, I'm at a new school, in a new town, in a new state. Had never been an assistant coach before, had always been a head coach. And he treated me fantastically. He treated me with respect. He gave me a lot of responsibility. He made me feel like I was someone of value. And I found out later, just through more experiences, that's really how he treated everybody.
Yeah, I can second that. Well, thank you, Keith, for coming all this way.
Hey, it's been my pleasure. Anything that I can do for Coach Harrison, even if it's a little thing like just driving a few hours to honor him, I was most definitely going to do.
Coach did not know that either of these fellas were coming. I was standing close to him when he saw them both, and he was pretty choked up, pretty emotional. Yeah. That's neat stuff. Thank you to our halftime sponsors, Elite Hair Design. Wyndham Family Dental brings us that something to smile about, and East Texas Automotor, and, of course, Farmers State Bank. It's the Ray Jones keys to the second half, Mr. Shires.
Okay, so we got to get on the defensive boards. We can't let Williams continue to get offensive rebounds, and we just got to get hot, perhaps from the three-point line, and just start making those shots.
Shots. That's what it always is. And we're underway in the second half. 30-21. They start with a three-point shot from way out. Big, long-armed rebound from Zy Barnes. The Riders successfully defend the first trip. But an easy steal from a careless pass, and it's an 11-point game. Biggest lead of the game for Madisonville. Yummy Barnes, they set a screen, but he loses the dribble. And it's another 2 points off a mistake. This one from Eli Williams.
And just like that.
Yep, we've
Four
seen that
quick
over
ones.
and over. And that is Jalen Moore getting the ball to Evans. Evans back to Moore. Moore finds Yummy Barnes for three. No good.
That's just been we actually move the ball around and find the open man. Just can't hit. That should be a charge. There we go. Yummy's going to draw the charge.
Yummy draws the charge.
I had the occasion to see Reggie Daniels today.
Oh, yeah?
Chris Wallington, and he asked me, he said, "Are you sure this is Coach Harrison's last game?" I said, "Yes." I said, he couldn't make it. And I asked him if he wanted me to pass on anything, and we'll do that here in a second. Yummy's going to drive. He's going to kick it over to Johnson. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Williams. Coach, yes, he did.
I'm going to hand my headset back over to Larry Pierce.
Nice play by number 2, Simpson. Before you do that, Wallington, Coach Daniels, who would know a little something about basketball and about coaching.
Yeah.
Zy Barnes with a Dr. Clark three-pointer. It's no good, but rebound right back to Johnson. Johnson's going to drive, and they're going to call a foul. It's going to count, so it's going to be a hoop and a harm. Good. But, Coach Harrison coached Coach Daniels' son, Little Reggie.
That's right.
And I say Little Reggie because he ended up being 6'8" or 6'9". But he said he just wanted to thank Coach Harrison because, for all the young men that he's touched and been a mentor for. Said he appreciated that. And we all just owe Coach a big thanks for all the work that he's done with hundreds of young men. Nice drive in. Shot is up and it's no good. And he also said with a smile, he said, "But I hope he doesn't do like me and go get a different kind of job."
I bet he will. He got lots of options.
Yes, he does.
Okay, I'm handing mine over to Larry Pierce.
All right, 5:46 to go. Larry Pierce. The score says 36-2. That's not right. There we go.
No, yeah, it's 23. Yeah, there we go. They checking it out there on that system order.
First shot.
That's a miss at the line. Checking in on some of the other games, I know that St. Augustine and Elysian Fields first round, they're getting ready to go over there in Garrison. Up and good here for Whaley.
Right.
And I saw Woden was on top of Joaquin there on the girls' side in Central Heights in that third quarter. Turn it back over.
That's going to be a dribbling violation. Of course, after this game's over with, you have your choice. You need two computers, two devices, because you need one device to have you cover. I was watching those young ladies warm up. You've got a treat in front of you.
When I saw the thing I hate about that game though, is it's two great programs having to play each other in the first round. Two teams that can probably go deep. You know what I mean? Oh, there's a deep for Simpson.
Yep.
He's looking good out there at the three-point line for Coach Williams.
Right. And Wellington and I are going to hightail it over to Rough Rider Stadium. Moore's going to drive in. Nice move by him. And they're going to throw the long pass way down, the snowbird, if you will.
Riders kind of had a little bit of a drought there, but they've kind of tried to get it back a little bit. But then every time they've answered, Madison had one too. There's a big three for Barnes.
Right. Every time they have an answer. Oh, we have the Abundant Love WK Siren in the building. for Hiram's last game. That's something we've been missing. Oh, that's just a bit.
Knocked away from behind.
Yep. But we're going to go over. I hope it's not over. I hope it's still competitive. But for the
soccer game,
the spanking that the Rough Riders will be putting on the Carthage Bulldogs in soccer.
Well, I tell you what, Center take a win over Carthage in any sport they can get, won't they?
Well, that one it was 5-2 was the first meeting,
and the Rough Riders won.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We hold an edge, but the soccer is about like American football except reversed.
Right.
They really don't normally compete with us. All right. Shot is no good.
No good.
Wallington's not on because we asked him about Wallington. Shots up no good. Another shot's no good.
How did the short guy get the rebound amongst the trees?
I know that just happens. Oh my goodness gracious! There we go. Okay, Moten's finally gonna get it. It's gonna be. Yep, possession in favor of the. No, they're gonna call
5 rebounds, 4 3-point shots, and none of them went down.
Well, the good news is
at least they didn't go down.
Yeah. Bad news is they got 5 rebounds, 4 rebounds, and 5 shots.
Oh, nice. That's a long 2 right there. Body's on the floor. That should be Mustang basketball.
Yep. Good. Nice little scrum right here in front of us. Simpson gets
another
back
3.
24.
Surprised they didn't get the foul call on that one.
What is it, Beckett? What's
Yes.
24? Beckett?
Beckett.
Oh, okay. Nice shot, but it's no good.
Riders been putting up some really nice shots. It's just like they're maybe just a little too strong. They're just hitting the back of the rim or side.
That's just been.
It's just been kind of way it's been like that all year.
All year. It's so frustrating. It's got to be frustrating for Coach Harrison because we pass the ball around, get the shot we're looking for. They just don't fall.
Right.
Consistently don't fall except against Rusk.
Right.
I feel
Seemed
bad
to work out against the Eagles. Huh?
I feel bad about Rusk because apparently the shots fall for everybody against them this year. All right, here we go.
There's a good rebound.
Good rebound by Quincy.
He's a senior, ain't he?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
Remember, we've had him on the coaches show in football. He was
I remember. I was
big-time contributor in football.
Off the mark there. Right side short jumper.
They'll go rebound control by Moten. He clears it, gets it to Glenn. Approaching 2 minutes to go, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover.
Right.
42-28.
There's a steal. Good job. Way to get in front of that.
Moten's having a good period.
Now, I know. Oh, there's another good. Stepped in front of the pass. Nice job there by Dickey. Bennett with the lean. The leaner.
Yep. It's a good, strong, physical move.
Well, that's what I was trying to get here, but I know we're moving the ball around here, but that's off the mark there for the Riders. Way off the mark. Good, a good rebound. Simmons can't get it. Out of bounds. But, the losses haven't really been there, but, there's been a lot of positives out of the season, though. There's been some good stuff that's got them out of the season. The guys are still there, coach coaching them up. They didn't give away on them. They're still learning the game.
Yeah.
They're younger guys,
yeah.
and,
Yeah, like we said.
We've all been in those. I don't know you. I know I've been in those seasons when they went the big goose egg on that front side. You know, it's terrible to have that. But at least they didn't go all the way up.
We've been spoiled in basketball.
Right.
Absolutely spoiled. That we have never had a season like this.
Yeah.
We've had one other season. We've been doing this for a decade or more.
And and these seasons come too, and you feel bad for the kids. They're trying to work their hardest and work their butts off, and it just sometimes just don't get the breaks.
Right.
And it's unfortunate. But the one thing I can say too is even though it wasn't a great season, you didn't finish last in the district.
Well, I guess so.
I mean, that's.
I know.
I always look at it, even when I play fantasy football and all that. At least I didn't come in last place. I'm happy.
That's right. Well, we were. If we could have got some slightly different results against Palestine, things could have still been in the playoff hunt. All right, rebound control. But Coach Harrison, we just had so many teams. We're just every year we just restocked and went right back at it.
There you go.
Yeah,
nice dime there to Jackson.
All right. But, the future is bright. I actually stepped out of bounds and be a turnover. The future is bright for the Rough Riders because with Barnes and Evans and Moore, those guys are all sophomores.
And, and watching the JV game a couple of times, the JV guys, they got a pretty good team coming up in there too. So JV and then some of your younger guys coming up is going to be really good. So
I'm going to give my headset over to Wallington for the final quarter.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Hey, if you're like me, lots of stuff is collected off up at your homestead. Call it down home clutter. Well, the good news is there's a place for it. You ain't got to have a garage sale or a bonfire. You can take your down home stuff to down home storage. That's what I did.
All righty, we're back here into the fourth quarter, and the Riders with the basketball. Going to kick it off here and can't get the shot to go, and a rebound comes out by the Mustangs. And back on the floor now.
It was a 9-point game at halftime, a 14-point game at the end of the third quarter. Madisonville scores first. Caius Ford has hit some pretty critical three-pointers from the Dr. Collard three-point line. That one certainly one of them. 17-point game now.
Off the mark there on that long-range three, and the Riders turn it back over. Yeah, and that's kind of been what's been here, Chris. That's how Madisonville's been able to build this lead here, not only knocking down some of those threes, but too many second-chance shots here for the Mustangs.
Yeah.
There's another one on the way. Not going to rattle in and out. But a good rebound here for the Rough Riders.
Nice drive. And good. Quincy Simmons with the putback. And the Riders on the board in the final period of the seniors' careers, and have also Hiram Harrison's career. 6 minutes and 43 seconds to coach. Passing the ball around Madisonville, no hurry. Now they pull up for the three. Rebound goes right to Varenzo Childress. He misses the shot. Rebound by Glenn. Glenn over to Moten. Moten in the corner. Oh!
That's got to be a foul there on Moore. Just
yeah,
a little too strong there trying to hack the ball out of there.
Yeah. Moore's attempted pass just snatched away from him, and now a completely different set of Riders. This is close to the starting lineup with 6:11 to go.
Place starting to fill up in here for this Torino-Tenhall matchup getting ready to come up.
Yeah, it's a playoff basketball coming up after this one. And, Larry, you'll be doing the game. Oh, it's a steal.
Oh, there you go.
By Jalen Moore, who pulls it up, drives, and then rockets a pass too high through Cam Johnson's hands.
I did see earlier that the Douglas Lady Indians won yesterday, so the winner of this Torino-Tenhall game will be placing Douglas Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, just depending.
All right.
Somewhere in the area.
And how do I watch the Tenhall game, Torino game you're about to do?
NFHS Network. You got to have a subscription, and just go to NFHS, and you can get a free 7-day trial, and you look for your schools, and they'll bring it right to you. Riders get a stop. That's good. Get up ahead here. Barnes launching. Won't go. Miss on the three there. Here come the Mustangs back up the floor. Dickey pushing up 5:20 to play in the ball game. Gets walked away from the back. And Barnes going to pick up the loose ball. Trying to push up the floor here. That's going to be a foul on Ford. Only the first team foul here. There's only one team foul on both teams here into this third quarter.
Zy Barnes knocked it away for Yummy Barnes, who draws the foul.
Yummy?
That's Yummy.
Okay.
Chris Stice is his first name, but everybody calls him Yummy.
All righty. I'll remember that next time I see
There
it.
you go. Cam Johnson over to
Barnes
Barnes.
for three.
Oh, I thought he had finally found the three-point distance. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
Under 5 to go. And still a 15-point lead here for Madisonville, trying to wrap up this regular season here.
Almost taken away.
That's just like what you're saying. I mean, that's the thing that you see, is Yummy. He had that break right there. I mean, he makes a steal, but it just doesn't stay in his hands. It goes back to the so the break. That's the thing. It just have gone.
It
to
hits
the
a
rider's
foot.
way. Yeah.
It hits a.
That break you tried to cause the turnover, but then the break doesn't go your way once you get it. That's just crazy.
And
Nellums.
Ladarian Nellums, good from the Chris Mayfield State Farm free throw line. Extends it to 16. And that matches the biggest lead of the game, and they get the rebound. The 5'4" Caius Ford goes up and gets the rebound. Long two-point try, no good from Gilbert.
To Dickey.
But look at that rebound and drive. And the biggest lead of the game for Madisonville, 18 points.
Madisonville really is kind of work on it here because they're definitely wanting to work on their game because they've got they're open to get into that postseason here. Looks like that's probably what's going to happen.
They'll be the third seed from District 17.
Yeah, so they're working on what they need to work on here, getting ready for that first round.
Well, I say third seed. I don't really know that because the playoffs divide into small and large.
Yeah.
They may very well be the one seed.
Exactly.
In smaller school as Hudson and Bullard are the bigger schools.
Nice block by Nellums. And back on the floor as Dickey has it. He'll kick it back over to Ford. Ford with an ankle breaker there trying to pull it back out. Get that out of my house, says Barnes. 3.5 to go. And now trying to drive up in here is Moore. Kicking it back out. Barnes, Evans. Barnes in that spot. He's trying to find that range, isn't he? 2 for 21 for the Riders at the three-point line tonight. And we get under 3 to go. And the Mustangs down up underneath, going to get blocked from behind by Barnes. Barnes thought he got all ball, but he's going to get called for the foul. And that will put Childress at the line. His first time at the line tonight. He'll shoot a couple. And now up by 20, and they'll keep this clock on the roll. Get ready for this playoff game coming up here. Right now, 7:30. So after this one's over, we're probably going to have about a 10-minute break or something in there before we get ready to go for that one.
We're going to have a very important but abbreviated Aurora Concepts postgame show as we will talk our final time to Hiram Harrison, and we'll also speak to the Center Motor Company players of the game, tell you right now who they are, our seniors. We'll probably get all three of them over here and ask each of them a question. We'll talk to Hiram, and then we'll get off the air and let you get ready for round one playoffs on a completely different network, same place, different channel. And by the way, Palestine and Bullard are the largest two schools.
Okay.
So Madisonville will be the second seed in the playoffs under Hudson, I think.
Okay.
And down to the last 100 seconds. Nice try. Ishmael gets his own rebound, misses. Quincy Jackson with the putback. 19-point game. Nice pass inside. Madisonville with their starters back in. And it's a 21-point game. And a timeout call. I don't know if it's timeout or just not a full timeout at all.
I need to go ask a question or something. I can wait. You're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Forgot I got the microphone on.
It's okay. You can always go, man. Moten inbounds. Patrick Moore gets it to Ishmael Jackson, whose pass is taken away by Malachi Kovar, but Malachi loses control of the dribble out of bounds. 51 seconds into Quincy. Quincy's shot's blocked. He gets it back and puts it in. 19-point game in the last 40 seconds. Kovar drives. Big block from Quincy. Eli gets the ball. It's taken away by the senior, Moore. Puts up a shot, no good. And Eli Williams gets it out to Cameron Simpson. Cameron Simpson to Kovar, 17 seconds. Throw the ball around. Jackson loses his footing. Slips, 10 seconds. And that may do it as Cameron Simpson pulls up. And that does it for the 2026 season. The officials go over and congratulate Hiram Harrison as he finishes his career in disappointing fashion here in center. Hey, we'll hear from Aurora Concepts if you can find the ad, and the Center Motor Company, and we'll talk to our seniors and our coach, Hiram Harrison, when we come back.
At Aurora Concepts, we offer full-service primary care. And we provide physicals for student athletes for every sport. Aurora Concepts, let us take care of you.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Everybody, welcome back. It's the Aurora Concepts postgame show. We have Chris Wallington here with our player of the game.
Ishmael Jackson, senior, and on behalf of all the seniors, we'd like to visit with all y'all, but we got another game coming. Tell me about tonight. You started strong and then started slipping. What happened there in the second quarter?
Really just, I would really say it's just a mental thing. Like, we've always been a young team, and, youngsters don't really have the maturity a lot, but
I would say that as a team, I can definitely say from day one we've grown a lot.
Oh, for sure.
I love my teammates. I wouldn't trade them for nothing in the world. Win, lose, draw. They're my family and my brothers, and I love them.
One memory that stands out from all of the basketball that you played?
Tryouts.
Oh, really? Why?
It was funny. It was just really just watching everybody try to fight for a spot and just compete, and you could really just see who wanted it then and there.
All right. I've never heard that before. That's the first. I thought about getting to play for Hiram Harrison.
Yeah, I really love it. It's definitely a mental battle for sure. He tests you. They really call him like Coach Carter or whatever, you know. But yeah, he definitely helps us out a lot, and mentally he prepares us for life, not just for ball. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for your time.
For having me, man. I love you, Mom.
He says, I love your mom. Had a great story from the coach, Keith from Louisiana. He said when he got to Chapel Hill to coach with Hiram, he had no idea that was the Hiram Harrison that he had seen when he was a student, playing for SFA. When he went on a scouting trip and saw this guy just dominating, and it was the guy that he was coaching with. He said they'll never forget that. I don't know that we're going to get a chance to talk to Hiram on his last game because we got playoff basketball right here in the auditorium going on as Sherino takes on Tenaha. So that's going to do it for the season. We'll talk to Hiram Harrison, though, Mr. Shires.
Well, let's see what he's still over there talking.
Yeah, we're going to need to let Larry get going and get this game going, but we will have a special show where we talk to Hiram Harrison and some of the people that know him best. That will be a special Hiram Harrison only event.
Hold on. He's looking over here. Let's see what happened. Oh, I thought he was headed this way, but maybe not. All right, I guess, Larry Pierce, it's time for everybody to tune off of here and go back to NETSN, back to the website, and you take your pick on the various things that are going on here this evening, including what's going to be a very exciting ladies basketball game here. That's not going to be on NETSN. That's going to be on the NFHS network. Tune in to us on the NETSN network as we're about to go over and kick off probably the second half of the Center Rough Riders versus Carthage Bulldog soccer game. Hold on. I'm trying to see if we can get Coach over.